There are two areas that are of greatest concern to pilots flying solo, and they become even more important when you fly solo cross countries. Those two things are getting lost and running into bad weather. Here are some tips and tools you can use that will make your flying a lot more comfortable and safer regarding the weather. First of all, poor visibility is a frequent cause of pilots getting lost and low on fuel. Now, the worst part about decreasing visibility is it sneaks up on you. You're flying along. You're having increasing difficulty keeping track of where you are. Well, while you're spending more and more of your time trying to keep track of your position, you can fail to realize that the reason you're having the trouble is the visibility is gradually getting worse. So if you're flying along and find you're having to look closer and closer to your airplane to see the ground, that means the visibility is going down. Now, you can judge the visibility by counting section lines or comparing the distances you can see with a sectional chart. And if you're not happy with what you learn when you estimate the visibility, then this is a good time to land at the nearest suitable airport. Low visibility is a special problem when you're looking into the sun in the mornings or evenings when the sun is low in the sky. This can be a trap because when you're looking away from the sun, everything's fine. But then when you turn and fly towards the sun in hazy conditions, you find it's extremely hard to see where you are. So be especially aware of low visibility conditions when you'll be flying into the sun. Now, when it starts to rain, visibility can go down very quickly. That's because the precipitation adds moisture to the air. And because of this, when it's raining, cloud layers may also begin to develop below you. So when it begins to rain, be especially cautious about the weather. Your ceiling and visibility could change very quickly. Low ceilings or low visibilities in themselves are hazardous, but when you get both at the same time, things get much trickier. So if you become aware that both the ceiling and the visibility are going down in a way you didn't expect, land at the nearest suitable airport right away. Finally, watch for changes in the wind. The wind moves weather systems around. An unexpected wind change might mean unforecast weather conditions. So if the wind is a lot different from the forecast, be wary of the rest of the weather forecast too. As a pilot, you should always be aware of the weather and watch for changes in it. Don't get so involved in your practice or in navigation that you lose your weather awareness. If, while you're flying, the weather surprises you by getting worse when you didn't expect it, land at the nearest suitable airport. By doing that, you eliminate the biggest risk and the greatest cause of fatal accidents in general aviation flying: continued VFR flight into worsening weather conditions.